This is Africa, home to the world's youngest and fastest growing population, burgeoning cities, and bold innovations in everything from fintech to clean energy. With its population set to nearly double by 2050, reaching 2.5 billion people, Africa stands as a beacon of opportunity for inclusive growth, leveraging its vast natural resources and abundant human potential to increase prosperity not only in Africa but around the world. As a result, many multinational corporations see a need to have a direct presence somewhere in sub-Saharan Africa. Many such companies have already established a presence in Asia, particularly in Singapore, which is now increasingly popular as a business hub. According to a report by the Economist Intelligence Unit, Singapore boasts the world's most favorable business environment for the next 5 years. However, the question arises, which African region might witness a similar surge in corporate presence? Unfortunately, Africa's biggest economies are struggling lately. Nigeria's economy is heavily reliant on oil and has seen a decline in GDP per capita since 2015 due to plummeting crude prices. Infrastructure issues, power outages, and inconsistent policies further compound its woes. Similarly, Angola, also oil-dependent, strives to diversify its economy amidst mounting debt, primarily owed to China. In South Africa, challenges stem from crony capitalism, electricity shortages, and inadequate investment, leading to its second recession in 2 years before the pandemic hit. Currently, these places are not positioned to become dominant sub-Saharan economic hubs. In contrast, the one country in Africa that is making remarkable progress in major investments in 3 key areas, institutions, integration, and infrastructure, is Kenya. Kenya has come a long way in the last 20 years, from a country plagued by poverty and political turmoil to a rising economic power that at one point outperformed the regional average for 8 consecutive years, with GDP growth above 5%. Kenya's economy is primarily market-driven, with some state-owned enterprises. It is classified as an emerging market and boasts average industrialization levels, leading among its East African counterparts. Recently, Kenya even surpassed Angola to become the 3rd largest economy in sub-Saharan Africa, trailing only Nigeria and South Africa. Kenya also has some geographical advantages, boasting an extensive coastline across the Indian Ocean. Studies suggest that landlocked countries tend to have poorer economic performance, while coastal nations find it easier to connect with the rest of the world. Throughout history, Kenya's trade centers along the Tanzanian coast, known as the Land of Zanj,